Hello, I'm James Knight, and in today's reading I'm going to present a poem by Alejandra Pizarnik and one of my own. So Pizarnik's work is much discussed at the moment, much translated. I'm going to read something from this edition of her selected poetry, and the poem I'm going to read you is called A Musical Hell. This poet's writing is as gutsy as hell and completely uncompromising in its visionary intensity, but she delves into her own unconscious in such a way as to universalise it. So this is an excerpt from one poem called A Musical Hell, and it's presented here as a self-contained little piece, but I'm pretty sure it's part of a longer work. So this is A Musical Hell. They're beating with suns, nothing couples with nothing here, and from so much animal death in the jagged boned cemetery of my memory, and from so many nuns like crows rushing to scour between my legs, the number of fragments tears me apart. Impure dialogue, a desperate self-projecting of verbal matter, freed unto herself, shipwrecking within herself. And I'm pairing that with the opening of my own hell, which is Void Voices. Then I woke up right in the middle of a horrible dream. Yes, I woke up. I dreamt I was about halfway there, around the midpoint, at midday or midnight, around the middle of the journey. I lost myself in the deep, dark woods, or what I took to be the woods. It was difficult to see. The canopy of trees blocked out whatever light there may or may not have been from sun or moon. About halfway along the journey, roughly halfway to what I took to be halfway, though there was no way of knowing, not really, I ended up, wound up, found myself lost in the woods. I found myself within a forest dark, for the straightforward pathway had been lost. Fucking sat-nav was useless. Where are we? It said turn left, I turned left. Fucking useless sat-nav. Where are we now? This is nowhere. Trees or columns as far. All directions, stiff white under dark. Poplars or pillars. Then noticing a thinning, a lightening, a space opening behind the trees parting as I walked through them like curtains. Drum roll, quiet in the auditorium, the low rumble of the opening bars of Das Rheingold. Curtain up to reveal the rocky slope of a hill, jagged against bloodshot sky, happy as an injury, glad as disease.